kids who were raised by their siblings. How did it turn out? I was 5 when our house burned down. No insurance, no savings, just me, my older brother Leo, and a mom who vanished 2 weeks later after saying she was going to figure things out. Spoiler: she never came back. Leo was 17, a senior in high school with a full ride football scholarship waiting for him. We couch surfed with friends for a while, then he took a night job cleaning offices and moved us into a tiny, roach infested basement apartment. I remember he had to duck his head to get through the door frames. I never really knew what being raised by a parent felt like, but I didn't feel the lack. Leo did everything. He cut my sandwiches into stars. He ironed my school uniform, even though we didn't have an ironing board. He taught me to ride a bike in the alley next to our building, using an old helmet he'd found in a dumpster. He still went to school, somehow, but I saw the toll. Falling asleep in class, missing practices. His scholarship got revoked after he missed a scout meeting because I had the flu and was burning up. He never told me at the time. I found the letter in a box years later. When I asked him why he didn't just send me to foster care, he looked at me like I'd grown another head. You're not a burden. You're my reason. When he was 20 and I was 8, he started working at a garage full time. He'd come home smelling like oil and sweat, but he always made time to ask about my day or help with homework, even when his hands were too greasy to turn the pages. I once asked for a cake on my birthday that was way out of budget. I didn't know better. Still, I woke up to a cake the next day slightly lopsided, but perfect. Years later, I found out he sold his vintage guitar, the one Dad left behind, to buy it. I went through my rebellious phase too. Skipped school, talked back, got suspended once. Leo didn't yell. He just sat beside me on the porch and said, "Please don't make me feel like I failed you." That wrecked me. I never skipped again. When I got into college, Leo cried harder than I did. He worked overtime to cover what financial aid didn't. Sent me care packages with gas money and energy drinks and dumb little toys to keep me young. He never dated seriously. Always said he didn't have time for romance. But I saw the way he looked at this one woman at the garage. She liked him too, I think. He just never pursued it. I think he was afraid of anything that might take his focus off of me. I graduated with honors. Got a good job. First paycheck went to a new couch for Leo. He'd been sleeping on a hand-me-down that sagged in the middle. He refused to let me do more. So I waited. On his 40th birthday, I took him to a cabin upstate. On the drive there, I handed him a folder. Inside was the deed to a 2-story house near his job, mortgage-free. He was quiet for a long time. Then he said, "I don't deserve this." I looked him dead in the eye and said, "You deserve the moon, but this'll have to do for now." Raising me cost him a future he'll never get back. So now it's my turn. I'll never be able to repay everything he gave up, but I'll spend my life trying.